Ping pong. Uh, I hope they can't hear you. I fell asleep. I have no. I saw you posted something. Yeah, that, that sounds. That's not going to hang or what.
A new hand touches the bacon, chat. How's it going, guys? Again, apologies for being a little bit behind. You guys know the drill. It is tax season. I did have a nice, quick, high intensity workout, though. My arms feel like noodles, and I just probably don't feel like moving from this chair for the time being. So, I've got the perfect game queued up for us tonight for that, besides, obviously, FGO. So I am good to go here. We've got everything uh posted everywhere. Apparently I am hovering over here, so let's Let's change that so that I don't hover. That doesn't need me to hover. Yoink. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everybody had a fantastic Tuesday. You're almost to the middle of the week. And I hope everyone's doing good. I saw there was some new Overwatch news. I guess all their new characters dropped. There was also, of course, because Overwatch and Rivals have a tete-a-tete, basically there was a bunch of Rivals news that came out. I'm not too interested in Overwatch, but I am interested in the Rivals stuff. So just real quick here, for those of you guys that hadn't seen, they have a brand spanking new character that we've known about here for a little bit. So it's a monster hunter, mate. It's Elsa Bloodstone. She's like a really obscure Marvel character. I don't know why specifically they chose her here, other than I think this was probably a good time to bring in a relatively obscure character. But she looks really interesting. She reminds me a little bit of Ashe from Overwatch, and honestly, a little bit of Doom Guy. And you'll see what I mean.
Tea, anyone? Trap set. Got you good.
This girl is shotguns galore.
Breathing gunshot.
She can ricochet off stuff. She can use like did you guys catch that? She can use her shotguns to propel her off the ground to keep airborne.
A perfect hunt. Time to unleash the monster.
And she's basically a monster hunter, which we'll get to the monster hunter news here in a second.
Dinner time, love.
So her ult sends out this monster and it just charges everyone forward, as you guys can see. However, that's not all it can do. If you guys actually see right there, if I go back a frame or two, you can see right here, it says call back. This is because she can call her monster back to her. So
never mess with
like, goddamn. And so that begins all on February 13th. There's also a brand spanking new skin for her, which, damn. This skin is something. It is basically blonde Lara Croft / Cammy from Street Fighter.
Don't get back up.
Yeah. Which I guess this is apparently how she originally looked the first time she appeared in the comics. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Ooh la la, yeah. So anyways, that's the thing, and Rivals also has some changes coming with regards to like updates and stuff, but the biggest one is probably this one right here. Adam Warlock is going to gain the ability now to enter flight mode. So finally, after like a year into the game, Adam Warlock gains mobility, which is hilarious because he's been able to fly in like everything that he's been in for Marvel except Rivals for whatever reason. So that was the thing. We got some news for Monster Hunter as well. We basically got, as far as I understand it, 10-star Arc-Tempered quests now. I was kind of just given the TLDR of this stuff. I have no idea exactly what's going on. But obviously, when this stuff comes out next week, you know, I'll be trying to check it out with you guys. And let's see. I think I was told that they also announced the new expansion for Wilds, which I guess some people were surprised by. Which, if you're surprised by Wilds getting an expansion, you are clearly new to Monster Hunter. That's all I can say. Like, Monster Hunter always does an expansion for their games. So it was kind of expected. That's where we're gonna get master rank. That's where, like, finally when you build pieces and stuff, like, you'll know there's not gonna be like better shit coming out. I mean, like, there might be with successive updates, but it's like everything's gonna be master rank, so anything you upgrade at that point is good. I've been kind of holding off with the high rank upgrades because I know, like, high rank is temporary. We were always going to get master rank. So that was why I kind of just sat down and said, like, yeah, I don't know that I care, right? So with that coming, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll help flesh the game out a lot more. Obviously people still have some misgivings about Wilds. I still think Wilds is a fantastic, really good game. It is the best Monster Hunter game to get into. If you guys have ever wanted to try out Monster Hunter, I highly recommend starting with Wilds, as it'll give you an appreciation for it, because to me it's where the control scheme for all the weapons is for the most part at the best. So with that in mind, I'd say, like, yeah, I'm excited for it. I really can't wait to hear more. But yeah, all we did is we got an announcement of the expansion coming. We don't know what the expansion is. Like, it was basically an announcement of an announcement. And I guess people were, like, surprised that we're even getting that. So it is, again, not too surprising. Darty sent me this image. I guess this is the new Arc Tempered Arkveld set, which is pretty much his same gear, just like it's a little bit more like, and it could be the dyes, right? But it's a little bit more bony colored, and then obviously it has like these slashes across it. So Arkveld probably going to be up to some shenaniganery. And then I also saw that apparently, just in FGO news here, that FGO exceeded sales expectations for the last quarter, according to Sony. That Sony was basically propped up by FGO again, because they were like, whoa, hey, that performed really well beyond our expectations. It's pretty obvious as to why. Again, I think Logress brought in a fuck ton of money, and I'm also just gonna say the part 2 finale got a lot of people to come back, even if just temporarily, and they probably got some money off of that too. So, like, yeah, at the end of the day, this shouldn't be that surprising to anybody that, like, FGO is still doing great. Like, FGO is not going anywhere. I keep trying to say this to people. I keep occasionally seeing people, I know some of it's joking, but like some of you guys throw around the terms like end of service and stuff like that. Most of the people that I see throwing that around are not regulars to the channel. They're people that have like come in from other communities and stuff like that. It is what it is, okay? I just don't know why people say that stuff. The game is not ending. We know that. Like, the only question is whether or not the story ends, and if the story ends, then nothing will kill FGO. Just FGO might eventually kill itself at that point if the story truly did end, which, based off that current announcement on JP, it looks like we're getting more story. So I don't think you guys have anything to worry about in that regard. FGO is here to stay for quite a bit of time. Girlfriend tomorrow or today? Girlfriend tomorrow, chat. Quack. Bob, can you TLDR for me all of the Monster Hunter news? Because I tried to cover it there, but my understanding is they announced an announcement of the expansion, and we're getting 10-star quests, including Arc Tempered Arkveld. But that's all I know of that got announced. Do you have any interest in rolling for Demeter on JP, or are you good on Lancers there? I'm absolutely good on Lancers. Do I have any interest in rolling for Demeter? Absolutely. Why would I not, right? Like, Demeter is one of those character designs where it's like, I've always liked her character design. I know some people have PTSD about the Demeter fight, but I never really did. I remember when Demeter first came out on JP, she gave me a little bit of a hard time, but that's because I didn't know what the mechanics were. And once I knew what the mechanics were, that fight was really not that bad. Granted, I will grant people that if you're going into that fight unprepared, it is rough. That is kind of what it's meant to be, just like Gawain was for a lot of people back in the day. It is just meant to be a little bit of a cock block to make sure your account is leveled up and taken care of. Tomorrow, girlfriend will be live with you? Yeah. Part of the anything is pretty much all event quests becoming perm. Good. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Having FOMO in Monster Hunter is actually like stupid. There is 0 point to having FOMO in that game. 0 point. All it does is hurt the community. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get players to come in and play due to the time-oriented nature. The thing is, if you're a player that misses that window for real life or whatever it is, right? Like, congratulations, the game now just simply has less content. Which leads to your players being less content. So it's not a good thing in Monster Hunter for them to do that. And to be fair, chat, I'm not talking about like the seasonal events. I understand why those are seasonal and have an expiration. I'm talking about like why the hell were the like arc tempered and like, you know, like some of those fights they're bringing in, why were they time sensitive? There was no point to it. That was just stupid. People were weird and mad about Demeter, but I'm happy. Yeah, it is what it is. FGO should have more main interludes. It absolutely should, but will it? I don't know. I think that sort of thing is always in the eye of the beholder, because like we expect it and we want it, but the devs, as much as they know we want it, can't fulfill that obligation. It's like 9 minutes, but I had the link if you just want to watch the video. Yeah, I'll be good. I mean, like, if you want, DM it to me and I might watch it later, but I'm not going to, like, sit here for 9 minutes watching it all on stream. Like, I don't mind watching, like, a 1 to 2 minute video, but I don't want to watch 9 minutes. Because I know ultimately you guys are here for FGO. I do like talking about the games that I have an interest in, and the hopes that chat one day goes, hey, you know what, Cad? I also like that game. But if not, it's cool. Like, I don't expect everybody to play the same things as me. Do I watch Kamen Riders? I have never seen Kamen Rider. I've seen, like, Power Rangers. I've seen Ultraman stuff. But I've never seen Kamen Rider. The closest thing I've watched to Kamen Rider is One Punch Man. If you know, you know. What's the main problem with them adding more main interludes again? The issue is simply that they have to go back through and make the files permanent. And in doing so, it probably does like permanently increase the file size of the game. That in and of itself is a consideration, but I assume the major issue is just simply having the time and capability to make those events permanent. That being said, I won't be surprised if they eventually do, right? Like if that's something where like now maybe with a little bit less of a strain, they decide to do it. I could see it. Moomin Rider, yeah, Moomin Rider. The update video is just 2 minutes. Is that the one you sent me, Jay? Okay.
Is this Arkveld manifesting guardian powers?
I like poor freaking like Bowman here that just absolutely Bowgun here that just absolutely gets bodied by Arkveld for the purposes of this trailer. Like, are they doing a collab? It's funny how they switched it to the more cartoony style. Dude, I will say, like, I was so happy that this game doesn't really have, like, egg carrying quests compared to, like, Rise or World. So I hate that they're bringing it back. Oh, yo? Okay, that looks pretty sweet. Oh, that's cool. It like tightens together. Oh, I actually really like that. I really like the glass break animation. Now, please tell me that they did that for like multiple weapons and not just the greatsword. SOS meeting pendant. Wait, so is it just gonna hang off your back? Because if so, that sucks. I really want it to instead, like, follow you around. Like, I hope this is actual. A weekly rotation of each festival of accord. Oh, nice. So, yeah, even this is actually really cool because it means that now if you did miss one of those seasonal events, you can go back and get it done. That's fantastic. I don't think I've missed any of the rewards, though. I'm sorry. Maybe I did, because I don't remember this. Where's my arc-tempered Rampopolo? Wait. Do I get Jello? Do I get Jello following me around? Was that just an armor set? Huh. It almost looks like a Final Fantasy armor set. Okay. Nadia's gear is a special hunt with her, apparently. Oh. I think I already have that. Unless that's new. Neon Neopterons. I see. Yeah, I mean, like, again, this is a good change. Please, just make all this shit permanent. Like, God almighty, I do not understand FOMO. There's 0 point to that. Clear the cache to improve performance. Oh, by the way, chat, I was supposed to have the internet dude come tomorrow, but he's not. I postponed him till Thursday. So that way, since I'm already off work Friday, so now I postponed him till Thursday afternoon. So he'll come, and basically from like lunch Thursday, I'll be off until Monday, which is feels good, man. Right in the middle of tax season. The Rampopolo quest is especially harder version because it was the least hunted monster, apparently. Wait, least hunted or most hunted? I heard it was the most. It's a really good thing stress-wise. It really is. Like, I basically have a miniature vacation in the middle of tax season, and that feels fantastic. But I already did say this, like, literally just having the girlfriend here through tax season's already just been a blessing. Because, well, yes, it does make me even busier. It's more like I get that like mental break where like I'm not constantly thinking about how I need to go into work the next day or some bullshit. Instead, I'm just appreciating every second that I have with her and like not thinking about the job. At least if I heard it right on the Anivid. Yeah, I saw somebody else claim that he was the most hunted monster, which I doubt. But so like maybe you're right. Least hunted? Okay. No, they probably just nobody likes Rampopolo. Yeah, it seems like there was a lot of like news across the games that I play at least today. Which is funny. I don't know why, but it really feels like Tuesdays for whatever reason are like game update days and like game news days. I've never really understood that other than the logic of don't ever do an update on a Friday type deal. And don't do it on a Monday because nobody wants to do it right after they come back. So they do it on a Tuesday. I feel like a lot of legit criticism of FGO gets drowned out by both sides. The side that like FGO is perfect and the other side is like, why does FGO not do anything? Yeah, I do agree. I think there's a lot of room for nuance and people don't want to allow it because people... I think a lot of people go like, oh, I want to protect FGO. I love FGO, but also FGO is bad and here's why. And if you don't have the same reason as somebody else, they have a tendency to like go at you. And I'm not saying that like FGO is bad. That is not my stance at least. But I have seen people have like very opinionated like stances on things. Cad, you said you weren't streaming today. I'm so surprised. What do you mean? I said I was. Arkveld's probably up there on hunt count. Early on, he was the best for Ardian mats, I think. I mean, he just, like, his gear set on the initial patch was the best. So a lot of people hunted the shit out of him, myself included. Like, I think I still have a shit ton of Arkveld parts. Even with, like, the Ardian crafting. I do need to get like my modding back in order for Monster Hunter because I am not gonna deal with the whole shit chat. What was the Gogmazios upgraded version of the Ardian weapons? Like, I don't mind farming Gogmazios enough to have like materials, but it's the RNG nature that they've done with wilds that I think just pisses literally everybody off. And you can see as a developer, when you do something dumb and bad and your community doesn't like it, they will mod the dumb bad restriction out of your game, or they will find a way to break your game to get away with it. Case in point, Monster Hunter Wilds, where people modded it out, or case in point, Tears of the Kingdom, where they put artificial limitations in a single player game that nobody cared about or wanted just to keep you playing the game. And so people found ways to like bug the game out and dupe items. Like, you know you fucked up when one of your most watched videos ends up being like how to dupe items in your game. You know you fucked up. That is a sign that as a developer, you should not have done that. Because it means that nobody likes that change. Big Monka. Can't grab all that. Grab as many of the assassin ones as I can there. I won't be surprised. How many days do we have left in this? 2? I won't be surprised if I get close to completing the shop. 'Tis certainly possible. I want to see one of these FGO is perfect people. They sound like an endangered species. It's really weird because I don't think it's that there's actually people that think that FGO is perfect. It's that everybody would acknowledge that FGO is flawed, but they don't want you talking about it or saying it out loud. And I understand why. I really do. Okay. I understand that like even for me, there's a point where it's like, why should I keep shitting on the game that I love and play every day? It's naturally harmful. Like, you guys wouldn't like me as much if I did. You guys would sit there and think that, like, I am a doomer. There's no real point to it. It's the epitome of, like, shitting where you sleep, right? In the same way that I've seen, like, content creators criticize the game, quit the game, and then try to come back to the game later. And then, like, people don't want to watch them anymore. Of course. You basically shat where you slept. It's like you tried to get out, and then all of a sudden you come crawling back. So to me, I've always just held the opinion of, like, I love FGO. FGO has its problems. I will talk about those problems. But I still love and keep coming back to the game, like, just about every day. So it is what it is. Just tribalism and fear of EOS. Yeah, and like I said, I don't even think EOS is a legitimate concern. I think the people that I think talking about EOS is a problem inherent. And I know I'm talking about it right now, so I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite. Okay. But in general, I feel like people keep perpetuating this. And the more you talk about it, the more you're going to, like, will it into being. So my advice to you is, if you like the game and you don't want it to end, don't talk about this. Why? Because legitimately, the game isn't ending. So the more you keep talking about it, the more you're going to make people think that it is. And the more people think that it is, the more people will be, like, down on the game and not wanting to play it. So it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. It becomes a, like, oh, because somebody talked about it, now it actually does happen, or something like that. And I don't think that it's that way at all, really. But I think, like, if you actually got to a point where, like, the majority of the community was concerned about this, you would have issues. And I will say, at least in credit to that type of person, the developers have done no favors by, like, making it seem like they're confident in the game's continued success. I think, if anything, it's been a little bit of a polar opposite. Yes, they have said things, but they seem to have, the developers themselves, if they are a stickman, chat, okay, the developers seem to have 1 foot in. If this is like the dividing line, okay, the developers seem to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And therein lies the issue. It's until the developers put both feet in, it's not going to feel... Yes, chat, they're a tripod. It's not going to feel like they're actually, like, fully committed. And part of that is going to be like Nasu. Nasu has to actually come out and say good shit about the game. By the way, when is the next NA Lotto? That is a very good question. I know I called it shit, but I want money, so here I am again. Right. Yeah. And it's like, I've always told you guys, like, if I was at the point where I didn't want to, like, cover FGO anymore, I wouldn't shit on it. I would just be like, you know what? I'm good. I've had my fill. Game's still good. Keep playing the game. I did the exact same thing when I quit Final Fantasy 14 years ago. I told people, and for years afterwards, people would ask me how I felt about Final Fantasy 14 after I quit. And I was like, it has its problems, but it's a fantastic game. And you should play it. Like, so it's like, I don't know. I guess, like, for me, it's like I still look back on that time fondly. I had some misgivings, I had some problems, but like, why would I like disparage a game that I spent years playing? I don't know. That's at least how I think about things. Oh, I do need to do. I keep forgetting to do the freaking Richard quest. Yeah. You want into the front lineup. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's Christmas is the actual lotto this time around, but right after Christmas we have raids. And we do also throughout the year have multiple like lucrative farm events. Hmm. Hmm. Let's just go ahead and use Richard here. We're gonna do that. Gonna split the difference. Oh damn, she killed. Oh look, there's Richard at 200%. Yeah. Have I rolled for Richard or skipped him? I've thrown one single at him so far. I keep forgetting to throw more. Is all it boils down to. Why did that sync up with the song? Logress coming soon on today? Nah, we're not gonna get Logress early. Is it good or bad that Revenge are now requiring part 2 finale to clear do the main story on them? I'm okay with it for now, but I think long term that's a bad thing. And then there's probably going to be someone in chat that's going to be like, what do you mean, Cad? Why is it a bad thing? There's no objective reason for it to be bad. I'm like, there's no objective reason for it to be good. That is kind of how I view it at this point. We're going to do that. I'm going to try to single target my way through this shite. Really, Logress wouldn't work her anyways because she needs OC formats. Yep. Bonk. Damn, my one weakness. A single target entity. It's the same old event requirements get moved up because they want people to clear the damn story. Yeah. And I'll say this again. The devs know that story equals retention. If you complete the story, you will keep playing the game. If you don't complete the story, you burn out on the game. And that's they see that correlation. It's a relatively obvious one. And so because of that, they just know. And they go like, "Well, yeah, why wouldn't I?" Oh god, no, I went the long way around. Okay, hold on. Oh, actually no, there's not that many banners. Oh, right, I can't roll Richard. It's not the weekend. I was literally going to go in there and throw one at him, but I was like, you know what? Fine. It's a servant at least. but it's not the one I'm looking for. Would be surprised if they brought back the 1-day story role as well. I'm actually disappointed that they didn't do it at New Year's. Like, actually. But yeah, it does make sense if they bring it back at Annie. Like, wow, did I just do a Russian in there? Like where I did the backwards in? Yeah, it's like it will not surprise me if that's one of the things that they do there. I just would have preferred that they kept it intact for the entire year, because I think, honestly, like, chat, you guys tell me. Let's do a poll. Two minutes. Because I'm willing to bet I can answer what this is. I believe the vast majority of you guys are going to be a pure yes. And then I believe that some of you will be a yes but missed, and maybe one or two people will be a no. That's my current prediction. I don't play JP, but I haven't missed a login on the NA side. Yeah. And to be fair, I think a lot of people do play the game every day. But I think it's one of those deals where by providing the free story role, you gave extra incentive to make sure that you logged in and at least did that every day. I think that mechanic was the best player retention mechanic that they have had ever. There's nothing that will encourage players to play a gacha game like a free daily role. I need to do their rank ups at some point. A chat. Me need do 90 plus plus. Okay, so the vote has ended. 70% of you were a hard yes. 20% of you were yes, but you missed some. 2 of you were no. So yeah, this is exactly like I predicted. Exactly like I predicted. And that's, to be fair, that is what I figured it would be. That in doing so, it was functionally going to be just an easy like thing. Santa Nemo can 3-turn it. What's the loadout? Like, are you using MLB Black Grail or are you using like the Point C? Just don't vote? Yeah. MLB Black Grail. That's what I figured. I figured most people were having to run that. I'm going to look at what the actual node itself is. I ran it this morning, but like I did a like jank ass comp with like Surfmo and Castoria Berserker. Okay, so we got Wu, who is lawful evil. Humanoid King Servant, weak to enemy LS. She's man attribute. And then a Cerberus that is earth attribute. God, I hate when they mix this stuff. Habitrap Morgan, double Koyan. Are you using a damage C like a Black Grail? Have I tried to get Richard? No, like I threw one single at him. But I pretty much said, it's like, I don't mind doing something like that, but I'm not going to actively roll for him. I was not prepared to do rolls here. And I basically don't like that they did this. Especially since they haven't upgraded Richard. I'm just going to sit on the 90 plus. That's kind of what I'm thinking about at the moment. What have we got? Well... It drops meteor shards and ceremonial blades. The prior one drops scales of fantasy and spirit roots. Honestly, the drops for both of these nodes are good. But if you ask me which one I need more of, it is the 90 plus plus. I've used Zerk, Ibuki, and Draco with point event C. Zerk, Ibuki, and Draco. Are either of yours really spicy? Like do you have like a like 120 Ibuki or something like that? Yeah, there's always the option of not 3-turning. Why am I blind and can't see my Ibuki? There she is. Yeah, Draco may work just due to the guaranteed charge. And you said this was no plug? How? Like, I'm trying to work out the charge here in my head. Because, like, assuming we do this, right? Maybe you're using the Arts MC that has 20%. Like, I'm almost thinking you have to have one of these MLB. You do. Is your Ibuki beefy at all? Event bonus, why not? All has 2 appends at max. Yeah. Are you doing Ibuki waves 1 and 2? Or are you doing Draco waves 1 and 3? It's a fairly spicy Draco you've got there, Cat. Oh, I know. That's why I was asking about the Ibuki. Draco 1 and 3? Hmm. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, at least Ibuki counters the Cerberus being anti-Earth. I'm gonna cheese the charge here just to make this easy on myself. Okay, so Draco will get back. So this comes down to, can my Ibuki kill this wave with a single Castoria? Hmm. Mystic Code in Wave 2? Thing is, I would assume I'd need the Mystic Code. See, it's funny. Somebody can tell me a comp and I can slot it in and reasonably figure out how the comp works. But yeah, that's still spicy. So what am I missing here? Hmm. There's one other play. My boogie is a higher level. Sorry. That's what I was figuring. Because it's just like, yeah, it's like I clearly don't have enough strength here. Damn, I don't have a play. I do have a play. Just crit forehead? Yep. There you go. That shouldn't have worked. Anyways, because what I was saving was this so that I could do what I assume is the double NP here. Hey, what's Draco's overcharge again? It is the special attack damage. Okay. I gotta take the quick card there. Just crit, told you? Yeah, no, it's funny because that is what I was going to do, but I was just sitting there going like, well, my Castoria on that last turn ended up at 80%, and I was like, hold on, maybe I can full charge her, but at the start of the turn, she's only at 75, so I would have to either take my own Castoria or take a Castoria that had the point C equipped. That is unfortunate. Yeah, not having the Mystic code for this wave is booty butt cheeks. Maybe use Charge C on Castoria and use her NP. I mean, it's fine. I can just plug suit. Like, I'm not worried about that per se. I was just trying to see how the comp worked. I'd have to go check. I don't remember if my class score in Zerka's finished or not. That may be part of it. Because I definitely started out in Ransa. And I haven't touched my class score in a hot second, so how's my Lancer? Okay, Lancer's done. How's Berserker? Yep. So therein lies the issue. It would certainly help. It would. But there's nothing I can do on that front. There we go. Added helps some, but still not enough. I think this comp still works. I just need plug with my own Castoria. It releases every Olga OC. Yeah. I made the conscientious choice because I was like, I'm probably just still not going to need it. I did the same thing on JP and I didn't. Like, obviously, there's times like this where you're like, ooh, I could get a little bit more, but it's like, you don't really regret it. Hmm. No real arch chain there. I could have done the Ibuki NP, but it's not worth. Don't forget to start saving your dust for the upcoming extra one opening up. I mean, the reason I would do extra one is for Ruler, and Ruler is one of the last classes that gets added, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. The extra classes get better when you start unlocking multiple of them. Otherwise, you have to take them at face value as they are just as good as one of the other ones, and arguably worse considering you do use your 7 base classes the most. Okay, so I think I do that. And that. I should have put this on her. So she definitely has 50% more. And the attack up. I still don't think it's enough. Extra one helps Jalter immediately, though. Yeah. I mean, that is what that is, right? Like, if you're a big Jalter fan, you can go for that. Okay, that's still better damage. Like, that's in the cardable range easily. So, did we figure it out? Is this the composition? It probably isn't still. I think I actually need the Castoria NP. But at least I have the Mystic Code now. The good news is we did clear the right enemy there with the Ibuki NP, so... 6 slot, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I have to plug, but it works. It will kill. That is a composition. And like I said, I can make that more consistent. I think you can use Yui as well. I probably could if my Yui was online. Actually, I think she is, but either way. So, what I should have done, chat, and I fell into this trap. I should have done that. So that now the Castoria, when she presses her first skill, will have enough to have her NP. Plus, it's going to give the Ibuki charge anyways. And that is automatable in the sense that, like, that will guaranteeably occur. There's no, like, fishing for cards or anything like that that needs to happen. Hey, what's up, Persh? Second account, I did Caster, then Saber, where I'm currently matlocked, yeah. So there you go. So now we get the Castoria NP. So unfortunately, this is like a 5 NP comp, but it's 3 turn and it's consistent. So, and it's 6 slot. And it's not a lotto, so I don't care about time per se. Is that a non-MLB for all servants? Yeah. Yeah, I don't have MLB. I think I've had 1 drop, I think. Maybe. Now, I do have a point C on all of the damage dealers and the bat Castoria that rotates in. And I do have max depends on all 3 of those units as well. So it's one of those deals where it's like, yes, they're not MLB, but I am still starting out at 50%. You need to drop for 1.8 million to MLB. Yeah. And I don't have other CEs, so there's not a huge point to me MLBing early. But that is definitely good gains. I will take it. Huzzah! Did I already? Oh, yeah, we did already do JP. Okay. I couldn't remember. Does this node even work with Andromeda Triple Scotty or Double Scotty Oberon comp? That I don't know. You'd have to talk to someone that's using her. I think Deontay said he was. Like, she, at least damage bonus wise, she should work. But, like, beyond that, I don't know. Okay, chat. That's it for FGO today. I don't have anything else. We can't do the well, sorry, I already did the CQ on that server, and we can't do the CQ on NA at least until tomorrow, I think. Yeah. So just a reminder again, girlfriend will probably be streaming with me tomorrow, so make sure you guys check that out. And we're going to be starting a new pain and suffering playthrough, chat. As I know chat loves. Chat will behave surely. Chat will behave like a bunch of Shirleys. Okay, gonna pause that. Then I can make chat go deaf from the menu music. What build am I planning? I don't know. But one of the things I like to do is I like to not give myself any advantage. Dude, this body type A and B shit is so bad. Have you played the DLC before? I've beaten the DLC. No. What? Okay. I don't know what happened there. That's not normal, yeah. Hopefully there's not like some jank ass shit with this. I feel like that is far more normal than the prior one. Oh, that's a dude. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay. Keep moaning? No, 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 chat. I know you're almost there, but no, no, no. I think I usually just do a golden seed because it just gets me to my thing faster. Now, chat, I need you guys to understand something. It's actually been a hot minute since I played Elden Ring. I haven't played it since the DLC came out. I'm a little rusty. So...
The fallen leaves. Tell
I'm gonna be
story.
shit.
The great
I
Elden
split them, Daya.
was shattered
I did one on Ibuki and one on Draco.
in our home. Across the fog.
Mega, they give her the 80.
Lands between.
Yeah, we have to watch the intro. It's required whenever you do a new playthrough.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Then I guess she wasn't so eternal now, was she?
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose.
I want that katana.
A war leading to abandonment
Hello,
by
katana.
the greater will.
Not you. I was talking about that katana in the game.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
Chat, are you ready? Prepare the lines, chat.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands. The ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome Dung-Eater. And Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing.
Yep, the loathsome dung eater every time. The caca consumer. Yes.
And one other, whom grace would again bless.
So were we dead, chat? Is that like kind of what happened?
Tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between.
I assume our character is a demigod. I don't really know.
Stand before the Elden Ring
I always get caught up in him screaming the loathsome dung eater, and I don't pay much attention.
and become the Elden Lord.
Hmm. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm learning. Okay. How do you kill that which has no life? Simple. Have none yourself. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I don't start with anything else. Like, as a wretched, you just are... Oh, what? Yeah, there we go. There's my jump attack. Starting out as wretched is rough because you do need, like, levels. You gonna beat the first fight? I rarely ever do. I think the only way I've ever beaten it was on Samurai by spamming arrows at it. I was gonna try to see if I could like make it maneuver and fall off, but then I'm not coordinated enough for this. Type, thank you for the 22 months. Hope you're doing good. You're just in time to see us fall on our ass. Damn, you fell off. It's part of the story. You're not supposed to win that fight, hilariously enough. You can, but it's really rough for most early game builds. And we basically started as the class that has nothing. I don't start with any armor. I don't start with any weapons other than a single club.
Is on her side.
The benefit is I start basically with like 10 10 10 stats. So I'm like across the board, I can branch into anything relatively easily, build wise.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Yeah. Am I gonna seek the Elden Ring?
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Are we not allowed to seek the Elden Ring, chat? Have we been banned from Elden Ring? Funny that bosses can't fall off. Oh, that's right. I'm so used to Dark Souls 3 still, where like that can be a thing. But they've kind of made the game very anti-cheese in that regard. Maidenless behavior, yeah. Okay, we got our flasks. I don't think I can get up there if memory serves. I think the only way to get up there is to beat the boss. I can't get anything from there. Let's go beat Rick. Okay. Go get our first Grace. Yeah, please go touch Grace. Okay. Still got it. Nope. The club is thankfully pretty decent as a starter weapon. It doesn't have much reach, but it does hit decently hard and it is relatively fast. So it could certainly be a whole lot worse. Whoops. Okay, this is the first real test. Damn it. Got him. Sorry to make you guys dizzy, but that's one of the best ways to beat shield bros. You either overpower their shield or you just keep circling around them. If I remember correctly, this is like a trap. No? Maybe not. Got him! If you never get to attack, you can't hurt me. Oh, shit. Ah! Again, the reach on this weapon is a little shitty. So I have to have my timing just right. You can backstab with a club, though, is kind of hilarious. Now, if I seem to remember, there are... Time for snake, yeah. There's, like, bells that jingle. Or am I thinking of a different place? I don't know. I actually start out with decent stamina, thank God. Also, why did that guy take so much? Okay, so this is our basically our respawn point. It's not a save point, but we can respawn from there. Now that we've made it here, we get to fight Soldier of God, Rick. Get staggered! Damn. Soldier of God, Rick was not very good. Like I said, the club is actually decent. It could be a whole lot worse. I keep wanting to hit R1 to sprint. Who's your god, Rick, now? All of that just so I could have the emote. Because you don't even need to go down there, technically. Now I'm bloodied, I'm naked. And we're getting out of here. They didn't bury me down far enough. Time to fight the tree sentinel? Nah. I usually don't do that sort of thing to myself. I definitely have in the past, but never that quickly. Okay, there's the furled finger. I don't... Oh, right, I could have started with a key. Damn it, I forgot about that. Oh, well. I don't believe there's anything else down here. I like that I'm not the only person doing that. Somebody else is also naked with a club. Tonight on Naked and Afraid, yeah. Don't worry, we'll get some gear soon. We just gotta get out of here. And welcome to Limgrave, chat. Get to touch Grace. That's our save point / restore point. Unfortunately, we can't level up yet.
Oh, yeah. Come to the... Of course, unfortunately, without guidance.
He called us
the
maidenless,
strength
chat.
Of runes, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, me, Vare. Are you familiar with Grace? You may also behold its golden ray. That is the guidance of Grace. Indeed, it will lead you Tarn, even if it leads.
Okay. Actually, I don't remember. Do I need to talk to Vare again?
Grace is to castles, the home of the It's time to castles if you see. It's time to castle if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Well, that is the Tree Sentinel, chat. We're not gonna fuck with him. We're just gonna circumvent him because he's a higher level entity that is put in your way on purpose to bait you into attacking him. Got some runes. Got the Grace that's here. Got a smithing stone.
You're a tarnish, and I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Carly.
Totally not Santa. I forget. Isn't there something that I normally buy here, like right off the bat? I don't remember. It may be the crafting kit, or maybe the... I think I usually end up trying to buy the for-calling finger so that I can summon someone in. But we'll come back to him, because we have to come back for, what's-her-face anyways. Yeah! Yeah! Get some! Okay, got him. Ooh, got a straight sword. Which is just pretty much better all around. Got him. So you can see I'm killing and dispatching enemies so fast that they basically can't do much to me. And all I'm really doing, because you can eventually teleport to grace sites, so I'm just discovering them. That's it. I'll grab as many as I can that are on the way. Oh my god. There. It may be only a golden rune 1, but I'll still take it. There it is. Oh my god. Got him. So I don't think that did anything for my purposes. Well, chat, there goes my no-hit run. Got the map. Ow! Kind of bullshit, but okay. That was close. Anyways, this triggers a cutscene. Now I'll be able to level up. You can't level up until you get to this grace, which is kind of rough.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
She's so quiet compared to like everything else in this game.
I offer you an accord.
No deal.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Damn.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
She's in defeat, chat.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Is it an Elden Ring?
Use it to... It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand share them with me.
Yeah, I do want my runes turned to strength, but not just yet. First, there we go. So now we have our horse, of course. Got him. So you can do mounted combat if you so choose. Chat, look, it's a dog. Wait, how do I dismount? I feel like there's a way to dismount, and I'm not remembering.
This light, but now you can see the rays of grace. Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the rays of then the Elden as an ally pray to face. Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the rays then the Elden as an ally I pray to face the challenge. I can never remember what actually triggers her to be here.
Wait, well, you're back. Goodbye. Nice to...
Pressing left stick is dismounting. Huh. Yeah. I remember accidentally doing that many a time while fighting. Ow. I don't know why that boar wanted to kill me. Oh god, I hate those things. Ronnie Run? I never really think too much about the ending to this game. I probably should. Got him. What I actually wanted was here. I tried to get it earlier, but I had too many of them chasing me. Now I had the Lord Soren's Greatsword, which I do not have enough strength to wield. I have 10 strength. That might be enough to two-hand, but I doubt it is. Probably need to actually level up. You see nothing. Fuck. Damn. Got him. Still gotta get used to the timing of, like, releasing an attack. Got him. Got the flail. The flail is, if you need an early game bleed weapon, the flail is usually what you go with. because it's very easy to secure. It does take a little bit of dex, but it's otherwise not too bad. And even if you're not proficient with it, you can just equip it and be bad and still proc bleed. Let's talk to Melina.
Me? I'm searching for my for the There is some. I've acted the thing. I am no maiden. Shall I let my hand share them with me? Your thoughts. Your
Okay, so I do have enough to level up at least once.
The principles you would follow.
Oh, what do I level up, chat? What do I level up? Go Faith. Nothing bad can happen because I leveled Faith. Cat, why is she still not here? I can never remember the conditions for like triggering Ronnie to appear. Guy had a little bit more health. He was one of the glowing ones. Actually, I'll kill to get 500. That'll have enough for that last cookbook. Besides, I may, if I'm lucky, get a drop from them for like some of their armor. Can you teleport? I don't know. Might be able to. You know, I wouldn't normally kill beasts like this, but the fact that those boars just keep coming after me. There you go. We got some boots, chat. I have pants! Behold! Yeah, I'll try going back to the other Grace and teleporting back here, and that might do it. I was gonna say, can I teleport? Yeah, there we go. I forgot you had to go into the thing. We still at the boobs, yeah?
This way, Tarnish.
There she
May I
is.
have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna.
I now have
I'd heard
pants.
tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. The
I like
lad
how she's
possessed of
like-
the power, no?
And
To
also,
call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits.
that's usually why I want to talk to her, is just to get the ashes
From
real
ash
quick.
and return to the urge, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
And she's gone. Hey, Santa, sell me your cookbook.
Wait. Weren't you? Well, you're back. Goodbye.
Okay, so now I can summon my dogs. Got him. Got him. Oh, thank God. I don't know how he got the attack off there. That should have staggered him. Jump attacks usually do. Okay. Chad, is this the teleport? No? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I remember there is one in here. Get fucked. Okay, got him. Whew. Next dog, heal the dragon. Yeah, that's right. It is in the swamp. God, it's been long enough that I'm actually forgetting shit, which is good. Enjoy your rectal reaming. Okay, now was that everybody in the camp? I feel like there's still some stuff that I haven't gotten here. Prediction started? Wait, what are you asking them? Nothing. Trust me, you're asking what I'm gonna die to first, aren't you? Oh boy, a ruin fragment. Time for dung. I could have sworn there was one other item in here, but I guess not. Probably raise my dex as well. I am a little bit shy of another upgrade. And usually at minimum 12 dex is kind of required for certain things, so... Fuck it, we ball. Just killing off all the fodder enemies. Really? Got him. Got him. Man. Oh, I got a partisan. Hell yeah! Free loot, baby. What do I need for that? I need 15 strength, 12 dex. Either way, that should be enough. Let's start... I think we'll start the Nagi Kiba quest line. Because it's pretty easy to do, honestly. And that's something we can get done right now. Unfortunately, I leveled up. I got so many runes there that I'm close to leveling up again. Actually, hold on. Got him. Oh, he got me. Stupid frickin' bats. Huh?
You there? Could you help us out, Cully? What? Oh, some clock. You were just... Thank you. I was pushed out of the ken. I ended up as a... Oh, when they threw... And so this is all I have. I hope you...
Half the time, like, people like him and Alexander, I just forget and, like, don't run across them. Either way, that was enough to level me up once more. 120 Lartoria done? Nice, Jay. Go up to 12 faith. That should be enough to get me certain certain spells now. Like we're on the move. We're getting stuff. I know it seems like it's like, oh, he's not really leveling up. He's not doing much of anything. It's like, no. Trust me, chat. We're gonna level up in big leaps and bounds. Just you wait. I think if memory serves, I don't want to trigger Ag Heal. Go over to Vare and then head east, if I remember correctly, is where we want to go for the Nagikiba quest line. And right now, because we basically don't have... Yeah, I forgot these things just mimic human sounds. My God. Deeply disturbing. That's right. Nope. Nope. You're getting reset. I think I usually set that on down. Yeah. I had it on the wrong button. That's why it felt so clunky to me. Yep.
You do well to steer clear of Agil Lake, fledgling. A dragon roost there. So, stay clear of them. Don't be a fool. Don't.
Chad, do you have to kill the dragon? I don't think you have to kill the dragon, right? We just have to talk to him and then we go trigger that other fight. Still need to finish Elden Ring one of these days, maybe. Absolute uncontested game of the decade. It's definitely up there. Damn it. Okay, forcibly dismounted. This means he's incoming. I usually try to stall him out a bit because it gives time for the NPC to arrive. Fuck you, game. God. There you go, chat. Nereus is my first death. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, really? Wait, really? I could have sworn there were... Oh.
Don't be...
I'll get that on the way back. Someone remind me to go get that item. I don't even remember what it is. Hey, what's up, Arch? How you doing? What's the build this time? I was thinking Faith Dex. Damn it. Damn, he could have killed me right there. Got him. There you go. You just kind of got to alternate attacks with him. Okay, now I got another bleed weapon. Actually, that reminds me, like, does he appear here where you can talk to him? I don't actually remember. I won't rest at this grace, I'll just activate it. And we'll go back and get the, go back and get the thing. Isn't he up the canyon or something? Like, I don't remember precisely how to complete this. I do remember, like, you can just head to the Raya Lucaria Academy. There he is.
Ah, thought Nereus and Lamura tarnished, held in thrall, we stay the path. Just remember, don't let your emotions. You're on your way, perhaps we...
Hey, you need arcane for that. Go back, get that item. Then we'll go do that that cavern there. That'll be Patches. After Patches, Chad, do you think we go advance the Nagikiba line? Problem is, like, unless I actually like get some gear and level up, like finishing the Nagikiba line will be a little spicy. Not worth it. To me, the Nagikiba is like the weapon that I should go get if I'm going to do a dex build. Not that I have to use it the whole way, but it's like it is clearly the best like fallback weapon. I just can never remember how to properly complete the quest. Give myself some early vigor there, at least just so I can take more than a single fucking hit. Damn. All they keep dropping is ammo, not armor. Which, low-key, kind of annoying. Poisoned. Oh boy, a singular mushroom. I will admit, I think that's one of my bigger complaints about Elden Ring, and it's not a very big one. But it's just that sometimes the loot is an absolute debate, and it's just not, like, worth. If that makes any sense. Yes.
Scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Yeah, Patches? What?
Thieves like you.
What was that 180, bro? What was that tracking? Holy shit, I got killed by Patches. I need to uninstall. Get patched? Yeah. Missed me with that shit. Got your moss. What? The freaking camera, dude.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all.
Chat, how do you... Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember how you don't kill him.
Finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason. Through and through.
Yeah, I look like a lady of reason. Chat, don't I look like a lady of reason?
Well, what do you know? Now, how did I took you for a demi? An innocent style, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. A true lady of reason. I'm Patches, tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Only for now. Those retired soldiers in exchange for my... Honestly, frankly. So don't be I'll be ready to... Don't forget to I'll be ready to...
Yeah, I couldn't remember how to, like, de-aggro him, but it's literally just put the shit away. Now I actually am wearing cloth. I just need arms and a helmet. Oh, I have a helmet. Well, shit. I look like a right proper lady of reason. Let's teleport up here. And then I want to cross the highway, go pick up my, my shit and grab some more, things. 2 for 1. Even got an herba. What? Huh? Okay. Missed. God, I had the timing on that bad. Wait, you're still alive? Yeah? There's a point where I get sloppy and I just go, okay. And I think that's where the, like, yield strength build guy kicks in. Where my mentality is like, fine, you hit me, but I'ma hit you. I always forget about the head. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Bro! Alright, you know what? I wasn't gonna do that. But I ain't got no time. Bro, I'm just gonna let them finish you, Pumpkinhead. Pumpkin about to clap you up, dog. Yeah, I hate fighting those guys. Especially because some enemies, they're not tough. They're only tough because you're in a confined space and you can't get reasonably far away from them. And that causes, like, a new level of challenge, basically. I think I will raise my strength up to 12 at least. Probably raise Dex too, just for now. Do us those skills in Night Rain? Nah. Fuck Night Rain. I understand why people like it, but I have zero interest in Night Rain.
Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature. With a bit of luck. But one must choose one's master. I was exiled from the Academy of Rain as a revile. Do you still? Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Okay, so now if I want to, I can go sorcery. Technically, I haven't, like, put a point into anything that, like, I can't undo. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but just the fact that, like... The fact that Night Rain has canned builds pisses me off. It's the same thing I didn't like about Sekiro. And I know people that love Sekiro, so it's like, I've just determined that that sort of thing is just not for me at that point. Like, it is a game that is not built for my type of player. But it's mostly because, like, I think the things I find so fun about these games are the, like, build diversity aspects and how you can just, like, play with all sorts of different weapons. Like, it's a fun sandbox to me. But to other players, it's not. Like, they hate that sort of shit. Can't call for help, bitch. Sekiro's probably my second favorite game of all time, maybe third. Yeah, like I said, Sekiro to me, it just was a case of I didn't like that I had to play with the same build, nor was I a huge fan of the way the parry mechanic in that game worked. I do think it worked better than this game. Well, right, like, better than the Souls games in general. Ooh, we got gauntlets. What was that? It was like it tried to give me the backstab, but it couldn't. Yeah, we have full gear. And I'm still medium rolling. Listen, don't start shit, there won't be shit. Second I see you get up and head at me, I know you're gonna try some shit. Which means you're getting a new proctology exam. It's like I don't want to kill the horse, but sometimes they're way too agile on their horses. Ah, the great EP. I believe that's a rapier. It's a thrusting sword. It is dex scaling, though. Wait, what did I equip it in? Oh, in the offhand. Yeah, it's completely fresh. I like doing like fresh runs. I don't know why. I always have been that way as well. I get reroll-itis. I need your bird feathers. Okay, now where was I headed? Right. I just kind of got sidetracked and came up here because I realized in a lot of my playthroughs I don't go up there. Technically I don't need to come down here just yet, but I guess we will just to trigger these quests. Drop anything? Nope. Night Rain spoiled me to allow no fall damage. There's no fall damage in this game either. You either fall to your death or you don't take the damage. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. The wolves are, in general, just pretty damn decent as a starter Ash. Remember if you can destroy this or not. I don't think you can. Okay, we got a key. You can with heavier weapons. Does it get you anything though?
Hello? Might I bend your... My name is the servants there. But I swear my good father decided himself. The servants, they've since come. I fear it's... Please, would you mind in my sole wish? Please. Thank you. Then please, deliver it to my father.
God, I hate those things. There's Mighty Shot. Mighty Shot was really not that good as an Ash of War. Like, during my my bow run, it was kind of shit. Okay, we're up to 15 decks. That's good. It really, at times, it really just feels like the devs kind of screw over certain builds. Like, they just don't really give them anything of value. Okay, he has the stone sword key that you can buy. Also got some smithing stones, but... that is usually as far as I advance this direction. So let's head back to the cellar. We'll ride out. We'll go north. We'll go get our, I cannot remember the name of it. The thing that holds the cracked stuff. My crack vial, chat. Go get my crack vial. Not what I wanted, but okay. Can't remember if there's a caster in that group or not. He's right in there on the giants. Dude's got jellyfish shield. Okay, that got the caster, I'm pretty sure. Means now I can pick these dudes off. a lot easier. I like how they just start pulling the cart again. They're just like, dude, fuck it. We don't get paid enough for this shit. What? Dude, I'm just slowly but surely slicing their Achilles tendon. Okay, he's down. There we go. Can't pull the cart away now, you little bastards. I suppose he wants souls from him too. No, it just gets really annoying. You can't open the thing if the cart is in motion. I guess, like, the second I killed one, I didn't have to, but it was like, why not just finish off the other dude? I don't know how that missed, but okay. And then sometimes you just kind of like see an unsuspecting group like this and you're just like, bro, they kind of need to die. And then he calls his buddies and then you kind of run. They are just kind of easy experience. So I usually do just kind of lop a few heads off on the way, just trying to like make do. So at 18, I should be able to equip, I think is the flail. I don't know if the flail will actually be better than what I'm using. Where am I headed? Wait. How? Chat, this is the problem with Elden Ring, okay? Sometimes you just start heading the wrong direction and you go way off the beaten path and you just start going like, ooh, he's candy. And you just keep heading the wrong direction. And then you're like, okay, let me double check to make sure I'm headed the right direction. And then you double check and you're like, oh, I wasn't. I've gone 200 miles south when I meant to go west to Albuquerque. I have returned. How much do you want for him? I don't know why you keep kidnapping returned. 3 speckles? Wait. That way. Almost did it again. Damn it, I missed. me all of that herba. Wait, isn't there a dude up here? No, that's the next one. Dude, I don't know what that thing was, but I wanted it dead before it took off. Okay, there's another save point. God, I am so unoptimized. I used to have this, like, really optimized where I would go around and gather all the things I needed for a build. And now it's like, nah. Nah, I meander. It's also because I haven't played the game in so long that, like, I legitimately am just enjoying the exploration aspect of it.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kennethite, servant to the True Order?
Well, that's... No. No, the help is very much appreciated. Even from a Tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me. Young Tarnished, I want you to take back my fort. A Knight Commander from... What are you waiting for? My fort. Oh, fret not. Celebrate... Yes. I... That depraved lottery... Honestly, first, then he... And to think... Yeah. What are you waiting... My fort.
Yep. Yeah, you can keep screaming, but I ain't gonna fight you. So he's doing Okida? Not quite. You'll see. Okay, now we got ourselves a church. And it's a very important church at that. Because now we have the Flask of Wondrous Physic. And we get a new Sacred Tear. This allows me to increase the amount that my flasks actually give me. I can talk to Melina.
Spoken words of Queen, if you wish. Very well, my lord. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will wage war in a land of well. Perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a
because she's not my maiden.
Share them with me.
Yeah, give me the cracked tear there. I will go grab this. Logress's arcane strength. Maybe. Oh boy, chat. Rune bears. Let's go get the thing for Siofra. Bro, I'm not fighting Wormface this fast. I always forget just how long of a ride it is down here. Technically, that's all I need to do. I don't remember what determination does. No, I don't want to sort. I think determination is just a buff. The next hit by 60%. Cat, I got some soap for you. God, it just would not give me the backstab. There we go. Almost ran into that. Death number 2. Falling. Actually, no, I think that was death number 3 because I died to the NPC. I died to patches. So that was death number 3. Ah, damn it. Oracle Boobles. Okay. I'm just here for the loot. Then I think I can go up this. There is fall damage, and the best thing is jumping with Torrent just increases it. Yeah. Well, there's some times where you try to fall with Torrent, and the game won't let you double jump. It's a weird interaction. And that always, 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 always gets you in trouble. Always gets you in trouble. I still love that you can't mount in this particular room. I remember, like, the first time I rode in there, I freaked the fuck out because I thought I was getting invaded since I got forcibly dismounted, and then I realized it's like, no, it's just a thing because it's indoors. Oh god, I got your eggs. Oh lord, he coming. Cancel fall damage by double jumping. Yeah, that's like, I tried and it was like, oh, no. I, in fact, cannot. Okay, so now we teleport back to the entrance, because now I can go down to Siofra anytime I want. And we ride this shit back up. Ride the shoe puff? Shoe puff's waiting. Have I gotten any other equipment? Nope. Can't use a talisman because I don't really have one. How much strength do I have? I have 12. I could probably two-hand the greatsword now. We're not gonna swing it while we're on this because we'll die. Still just such an obnoxiously long elevator. I'm convinced that it's like a loading scene is why. Yeah, okay. So I can wield it. I don't think any of them actually have it. And I know chat's gonna say, but Cad, only the, like, silver ones actually have an Ash of War. And you'd be wrong. Got it. Ah, yes, the butt slam. Also known as the Ornstein and Smogue butt slam. I think it's Smogue is the tubby one that does that. Face Sitter 9000, yeah. It is slow, but it's so worth it. I would prefer if it was at least a good, like, 30 seconds shorter. Okay, got one of them for cheap. Got two of them for cheap. Three of them for cheap, including Big Boy there. Jack, can you tell that I've played Greatsword a lot? I say that right as I whiff. But just due to the amount of jump attacks that I do. Oh, I got a shield. Nice. Gotta love the tracking some of these dudes have. Okay, right. He doesn't have anything to say. Send you to hold on the ground, world will speak. I do agree with that. I feel like the first time you encounter it, it is just actually epic. So what do we have? I think it's the stamina one. Enhances charged attacks. Wait. Like that. Okay. So there's the third church of Marika. Chat, what do you guys say we go kill a dragon? And a bear tries to write it down with you. Yeah, dude, I remember that shit where I found it and I ran in there for safety and it kept chasing me. Whoa. Oh, they changed it. It now puts you outside. It used to put you in there. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it put me outside when I did it months ago. And they may have, that may have been since the last time I played it. way too much health. Oh, is she gonna take me to Round Table Hold?
If you had, it seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering place.
I kind of don't want to go to Round Table Hold right now, but sure, why not?
Oh, this I can't remember very well. It is sick. Allow you, a house girl. Remember your... There's nothing.
Okay, can I open this right away? Nope. Gotta have killed one of the Elden Lords.
Oh, welcome to the round. I teach Incant Explore so that one ensuring order. By the way, you do most tarnish. You are well.
Okay, so there's urgent heal, normal heal, cure poison, flame sling, catch flame. So I definitely want heal.
May the golden order shine through you.
Wait, how much was it?
Furthest I can happen.
It was 1,500. Okay.
Golden order shine.
And I'm at 1,250. Damn it. Oh, is that... Huh. The least is 200. I thought the least was 50.
Furthest I can happily.
Did it always port you outside? Maybe I'm just misremembering.
May the golden order.
I'm, well, the honor of... By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off if you find her.
You're a new nomad layout, you're on.
Nope. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. There is literally no good reason to talk to Fia.
I don't believe I'm known as D. Heed those who live all the more. Unless you... Those who all the more.
Hugs? Nope. I said good reason. Okay, so I could definitely buy an armor set. The knight armor set's actually not bad. It's just like, it's kind of heavy for me. The big thing is I probably want Le Finger Seal. She has a quest line? Does she? I may have done it on my first playthrough. I know she infects you with the Giga AIDS. Bro, you gave me no chance. No chance. Yeah, chat, this is where I'm going to start racking up deaths because I usually do take him out the first time I come to Roundtable Hold. What the fuck? Okay. Let's go kill the dragon. I knew there was something fishy because I thought I remember the table itself being a thing. Fuck your shit, I'm out. Fuck your shit, I'm out. Did you sit at it? No, it didn't let me. But maybe you have to be at the edge of the table. I can't fucking remember. All I know is I tried and failed. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. Dude, I am not dealing with that. Okay, we got half the medallion. That's not how I do it. Damn, they're rarely angry. Oh, it's the back one. Damn it. I fell down the wrong hole, chat. Well, didn't matter. I got the source seal. I lose 150 runes, and I'm fine. So worth. So that particular fort is so important for multiple reasons. So for starters, you get Radagon Source Seal, which just increases all of your fucking stats. It's actually just friggin' amazing. Well, sorry, it increases all of your, like, physical stats. There was a caster version of it. Okay, we're gonna equip the flail. And we're gonna equip the gold pickled fowlfoot. Now, you can actually, if you delay this, get even more. But I really just don't see the point. Chat, I know what you're thinking. Right now you're thinking, Cad, the damage that you're dealing is such shit. Why would you keep doing this? And then all of a sudden you realize, wait, why is he already missing such a huge chunk of his health? And then I tell you, bleed, bitches. So this is actually one of the later bosses in the game. And he's a dragon that's just sitting here. And normally I wouldn't be able to kill him with any amount of alacrity. But if I come back here, I'm perfectly safe from all the other dragons that he spawns. Also, even though I'm dealing jack shit for damage to him. You got the foot to consume? Yeah. So while this does take like a good 3 minutes, and the best way to do this is I think you get the scarab helmet as well and the pickled foul foot and you do it, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to get the scarab helmet. So to me, not really worth. Just go grab a gold pickled foul foot, which is easily obtainable in the starter area of Limgrave. Get the flail from the starter camp and waltz on up to Caelid and smack the crap out of a dragon's left hind quarter. Poor Bob, he didn't realize we have a command for that. I'm not even the one that added it. I don't know who did. Two more bleed procs to go, chat. There you go. They ever patch the exploit where you can kill him multiple times? I'm sorry, what? He's an angry boy. He knows he's gonna die. Kill it, then hit the grace, you can kill it again. I always do that. There you go, chat. Behold. Souls. So basically got like 100,000 souls for that. Now we can actually start our Faith Dex build, chat. And behold, I have things. The only problem is now it's going to take me quite a bit to get any sort of level up. Now this is Elden ringing? Exactly. So if you look, I can now use the Great EP. I can basically use everything other than Reduvia and the Great Axe that takes 30 strength. So kind of worth, honestly. Okay. I ain't giving you shit just yet. Oh no, it's fine. So now we killed that. Probably next up is we take a trip to Raya Lucaria. We go grab our lantern. We get the golden runes, laddie. Okay, that's an interesting attack pattern. Isn't there a tree right here? Yeah. I went left when I should have gone right. Got him. I would actually like to see a Dark Souls game where you could like mantle.
Everyone who came with me.
Although actually no, I think you can in Night Rain, can't you?
Taken. Did you know it's quite a lot? You're all on your own and heading to entice. Well, that, but I don't have. It's scared. I want on nothing. Oh, why can you take the poor and it'll be glad of your. It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I love them. I'm trying to get.
Okay. Now, add a charge. Still perfect. Night Rain doesn't count. Night Rain, I think the what's the one that's coming out on Switch, chat? Is it Dustborn? Dustbloods, thank you. Yeah, I think that oh, she's not here yet. Interesting. I think that one will be the one that like they'll also have that in. Because it seems to me like it's more like Night Rain. What? I forgot that move was like an actual gap closer. Damn it, dude. I had him too, other than that. Okay, that's twice I've died to the same move. At least the spear has reach for fighting this asshole. Bro, what? That was dangerous. I should not have done that. You! Oh! Come on, dude! I hate this guy so much. He is the epitome of just be patient. And that's exactly why it's so annoying. Because you don't want to be patient with him. You just want to kill him. Little bastard. Tell me this isn't bullshit. I was way out of reach. That was dangerous. Damn it. Yeah, at that point, just spam him. Oh. Okay. Now, if memory serves, there is the Cipher Potta down here. Yep. It is a faith weapon. It's a really cool faith weapon. It's basically fists, but you need 30 faith to use it. So I've never been the biggest fan of them, though, because of the 30 faith, and they don't even like, unfortunately to me it feels like a lot of the weapons in Elden Ring don't have great scaling because they try to make you deal with it in other ways. Can you open one of these? I don't remember. I don't think so. Return the slab. Yeah, see, even with 3,700 souls, I don't have enough to actually level up, which is a feels bad, man. But what I can do is I can walk over to these little doodads and I can grab... I'm 8 souls shy. I will grab the memory stone. That's kind of a requirement. And I'm gonna like pop a thing here. And now I should be able to purchase a finger seal. What the finger seal will do is it will at least allow me to be able to cast spells. Which is kind of one of the more annoying things about starting as a like wretched person, because you don't have any gear. Which means even if you want to be a spellcaster, you have to like find the abilities somewhere out there in the ether to do that. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Stormhill Shack, because that is where, like, that's I need to go to Raya Lucaria. That is my next thing. I'm surprised girl's still here.
A pleasure to see. Did you give the little Chris that I love them?
Behold Fortnite, rock fling, mother truckers. Yeah, dude, rock fling's actually like goated. What the hair? Oh, please don't put me back in the game. Please don't put me back in the game. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put. Man, it did not like that at all. Okay, chat. I'm gonna end it here for tonight. Tomorrow night, like I said, should be streaming with a girlfriend. We'll be playing some It Takes Two, so I hope to see you guys there for it. I'm gonna send you guys over to Mr. Gotcha Gurus. He's on playing some FGO. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know Elden Ring's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a fun game that I enjoy coming back to from time to time. So I hope you guys enjoy, and go give Mr. Gotcha Gurus my love, and have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.